What if every workout felt less like a chore and more like a triumph? Well, it's all about mindset. You know that. I know that. Just sometimes we always struggle with that stuff. But what if you tip the scale more in your favor to where it's like, man, every workout, it's amazing. It's awesome. I feel great. I'm really rocking this. Well, achieving fitness goals, it's not just about the physical strength or the endurance, although that's great stuff, right? But it's a lot about this mental resilience and the strategic thinking. These are traits that even athletic masters do, because right now we're in the middle, as of this recording, the Olympics are going on, and I'm just watching this. I go in and I watch different sports, all wide variety of things, and I'm watching the mindset that must go into the training for many of these disciplines and skills. So how can you apply these elite mental strategies to your fitness routine, regardless of your current level? That was one thing that really intrigued me. Not only about the games, but just about the mindset of athletes in general or performers in general. So let's get into all that great stuff. But before we do, make sure, if you want to further the strategies and you really want them to apply to your situation to where you can really up level your fitness game, head over to talktoperry.com and learn how to boost your mental game. Talktoperry.com, I'll pop it right down there in the lower third. So I was thinking about some different things, like looking at these athletes. And I'm like, okay, what is it? What are some things that they most likely do? Now, I'm not training with them, so I no behind the scene cameras other than maybe some documentaries that I see, which I'm a big documentary fan. And intentional training is a big one, because they're setting clear goals for themselves. And I want to say it's really easy to say they set clear, achievable goals, but I I think they set goals that they know they will achieve, even though they may not know how they're going to achieve it. Um, Sometimes when you already know how to do a goal, it's not necessarily a worthy goal. It's something you've already done, so go do it, right? But for you can do this for each session just to even maintain it helps maintain your focus and your direction. It's so easy to get distracted nowadays. I go into a gym and I see half the people on their phones just scrolling, walking the treadmill. So who knows? Anyway, visualization techniques. I've talked about a lot that on this podcast about that, but using that mental imagery to envision you at your end result, at the success, taking your workouts to the next level, helping you increase motivation, improving your performance, not relying on motivation necessarily, but just when you are focused and going after what it is that you desire, that is motivating, right? Then there's this feedback that you can utilize, learning from each session what worked, what didn't, how and not only saying, oh gosh, I got in the reps or I didn't get in the reps, but what was going on in your thinking, what was going on in your energy, what was going, just becoming very aware, and then adjusting your strategies accordingly, just like athletes do. A lot of times, the amazing games, what you're seeing in a game, are years of practice and disciplines that's happened in the background. And not only just with athletes and stuff like that, but with performers or anybody that's really crafted at their skill and career. That's what you notice. So the other thing is stress management. I'm looking at, I'm sure athletes aren't going out there just feeling totally stressed out. I just watched a basketball game where the team was down by like 17 points at one time. They were still down with just a few minutes to go in the game and turned it around. They managed that stress. They didn't panic. They kept at it. They worked as a system and as a team. So adopting stress reduction techniques, I didn't see them go to the sideline and do any meditation or anything like that. But for you and me, we can use things like meditation, deep breathing, Deep breathing are amazing exercises there. Just even before beginning your routine, I mean, you'll see that even happening with some of the athletes sitting there in their mindset, in their moment, in their breathing, helping them improve concentration, rehearsing the moves over and over and over again. That can help reduce stress and reduce any workout related anxiety or anxiety when you're going out and performing on the field. So I know early in my fitness journey, it was really easy to get locked into the scale isn't moving. And that could create some major frustration, especially when you start working out and maybe the scale goes up and you're like, I'm doing all the right things. What gives, But once I started shifting my focus from the numbers on the scale to just mastering the habits, mastering the techniques, not only did things click into place more, but I also began to enjoy the process more. I became aware of my thinking, my habits, my behaviors, my actions and performance, and I enjoyed the process a lot more. And that was a big game, and that's why it's been a 21-year run and still going. And if you are, let me pause here for a second. If you are pumped to elevate your plan, and you really want to, because I'm all about helping a person charge up their battery, because most of us, we go about life, we're so busy, we're like a 6-year-old smartphone with 2% battery life, no charger in sight, and we're scrambling, right? And I want to help you recharge your battery. How would your life look different if your battery was running at 100% every single day? So integrating these mental techniques are just one part of a package that you can do to help yourself elevate your fitness game. So you can hop over and free call. TalkToPerry.com is where you can find that. Pick the best time, day for you that works for that. Embracing a little bit of throat here. Embracing the mindset of an athlete or performer, it means more than just the physical exercise stuff. It's involving cultivating the mental fortitude and the strategic thinking, just going through that and even being aware of your thinking and being aware of your habits. These approaches and the things I just shared with you, even reducing stress, they can prepare you for the physical demands of exercise, the obstacles that you're going to face, help you enrich your resilience, and can help make the fitness journey much more sustainable and really equip you with just empowering you with mental tools, at least on how these guys are and gals, guys and gals, and to help you propel yourself towards whatever goals you're going after, wherever you're at in your chapter of your health and fitness, with enthusiasm and zest and really major drive. But just know you can choose to use your power and take control and do the things that I shared with you, or you can let all the distractions, excuses, rationalizing it away, control you and drain your power. It really boils down to you committing to yourself and your goals, and really looking at possibilities, learning, growing, and keep moving forward. You've got this, my friend. I'd love to hear your top takeaway from today. You can drop those down in the comments. I absolutely appreciate that. You absolutely rock, my friend. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week. That's another Power Blast podcast in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you are ready to recharge your battery, make sure you go to TalkToPerry.com. That's TalkToPerry.com. That's Perry. And I want to listen. I want to hear, what's going on. I want to help you in that 15-minute call to recharge your battery and reclaim your power so that you're off and running and creating massive momentum toward your dream. Also, every day, I am delivering more motivation, support, tips, and strategies inside my free community with amazing people like yourself. And we are conquering the mindset and the fitness I do 52 weeks of free training in there. Plus, I coach and I mentor people, as well as give you access to tons of resources and guides. It's called my Upside Down Fitness community because we work on a lot of mindset stuff, the inside stuff, and we're a fun group of people striving to make healthier habits in this awesome chapter of life. So make sure you get in there. I promise you'll absolutely love it. Just head over to UpsideDownFit.com and you can get into the group. And hey, you would be an awesome friend if you get over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave an honest rating and review for the Power Blast podcast. It helps awesome people like you find the show even faster, and that's who I'm looking for, awesome people like you. That's all I have for this week, my friend, and just to let you know, you absolutely rock. That's all I have for this week. I'll see you on the next Power Blast podcast, and always remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.